What's up, friends of the good mood? It's Manni, and welcome to a bit of an older video recording I still had laying on my hard drives with a very unexpected ending and an incredibly fun play with the Arthur. You will see that I will be standing under the middle platform on Yamantau, and I will be death farting with a blast wave. People above me, around me, behind the thing, they will just die all over the place from the blast wave that I do underneath that structure, and I will be handling the entire enemy team with that one Arthur like a boss, okay? As I said, it's a bit an older recording, before remastered, before drones, but I think the gameplay is golden. I really wanted to show you this because I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some fun watching this one as well, because it's very unique. And at first I was going here for the center beacon. I wasn't yet using jump unit. It was even before I started doing jump unit on the Strider, right? I still had healing, so it's actually really old. As you know, right now in remastered, Yamantau doesn't even exist. To me, it's not a great loss. I hated the map. Most of you guys probably know that. But, yeah, it's nonetheless, I had an incredibly fun experience here. So let's just get to the Titan bar, right? Let's fill up that Titan meter, get the Titan, and once we have it, we're gonna rock the boat with that one Arthur that I'm gonna deploy. This happened on my own account even, right? So it's not the Battle Wreck account that you're going to be seeing. It's actually my own account, and as soon as I drop in that Titan... Wait, there's a Nightingale! Alright, dash! Alright, and dash again, making him miss most of his rockets, and then trying to brawl him down. My healing unit will be up in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, dashing around him, starting to heal... Oh! Damn it! That was somebody else, I did not know, okay. So, Scorpion. I had the Scorpion back then already, so it's not like years ago, but that was still with Storm and Gust extremely, although back then, the Storm were actually still good, right? Only later it was when the Storm got nerfed and became incredibly ineffective. But now it's, but then it's, here in the video it was still good. So jumping on there, seeing if I can do as much damage as I can. You see how quickly I dropped the Ao-Chun? You know when the last time I saw an Ao-Chun go down this quickly from my Storms and Gusts? Never. Really? This happened never. So I should hopefully be able to get this guy here, and then the Ao-Chun as well. Yep, Ao-Chun goes down now. Oh, what? The enemy already has a Titan. Wow, okay, well this is bad. And this was Beacon Rush, so they were able to spawn the Titan on the beacon right before I was able to capture it, right? I was about to capture the base, but I had to deal with this stealthed Ao-Chun, and this is why I was unsuccessful. Now, the enemy team is doing exactly the right thing. They're all pummeling each other on the center beacon and making sure I don't get it. Without that spawn, I would have gotten it. However, my team is trying to counter that by getting around them and getting to their base beacon, right? And if this works, then we will still be able to outplay them. So, I'm here having my Arthur brawling down my arch enemy in the enemy team right here. It's Engineer from the team. Interesting name. I can whoop him easily here with my Arthur. It took him almost all his firepower just to bring down the physical shield on this thing. And now he goes, bye-bye. Yeah, now it's time for me to try and turn this match around. As far as this way, this match went so far, the enemy team is winning this. But now the Arthur comes into play. And as I said, guys, I will make great use of it, firing at some blast waves from underneath, okay? So, I'm already getting into position. Because I know they can spawn their Titans up there, and it doesn't really matter. Look here, and boop! I got him with the first blast wave already. He just lost like a 30% of his Ravana from down there, and that is just awesome. So we're just gonna do this again, man. Here we go. Boop! Another 30% gone. And this is just going to happen now for quite a bit, man. And if you like what I'm about to do here to this enemy team, then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, guys. Voop! Another blast wave coming in, killing a golem. Why was a golem running around right here? What do you do here, buddy? You're not supposed to be here. I think by this time, Engineer has finally understood what the heck is hitting him all the time. Like, now he knows why he's taking damage all that time. I'm waiting for his phase shift or transcendence to drop. Then I'm hitting him with a blast wave, and he gets instantly hit and then killed by the gendarme from another Titan. So I hit him with a blast wave, I left him 1 HP and 1 shot from Gendarme from another Titan finished him off. And whoop! Blast wave kill from underneath. This is really death farting through the entire Yamantau map right here and just having a fun time doing that, man. So, yep, depleting some of that. Enemies coming in, alright. I hit him with my blast wave before he suppressed me. Actually, he didn't even suppress me. Weird. I got locked but not suppressed. So he got killed. Boop, bye-bye, tank. Oh, look, there's somebody above me. Let's just go in 100 meters range and whoop! Blast wave. I didn't get the kill, but the guy took a lot of damage and he's probably almost dead now. See that? That's his health now. I don't even know what it is up there, but guess what I can do to him now? Him and the Titan. Whoop! Oh, wait, he didn't die from it. But I think I have something behind me. Is it a scorpion maybe, or what is behind me? Something is behind me. Anyways, let's focus out the Titan first. He's the more dangerous target at this point. And, oh, above me is somebody. I think it may have been a scorpion and he jumped down on me. Maybe that's what happens. Probably hit him again. And here comes our engineer here again with a Storm Ravana. By the time, just so you know, by that time, the Storm Ravana was the strongest thing that existed in the game. It was literally the most powerful thing in the game, except maybe Titans. But the Storm Ravana, at this point in time, when I recorded this very video here, the Storm Ravana would basically blast you out of existence in 2-3 shots. Even my Titan, I just got another guy with a blast wave. Even my Titan takes a lot of damage from that, despite being well leveled. I'm not sure if it was maxed back then, but yeah. And I had the Ao-Chun still on me, and I had all kinds of things with the Blitz coming and suppressing before, so I couldn't. Eventually I will have to die, right? But look how much we did with that one guy. And now if you take a look at the match, I told you it was gonna have an unexpected ending, right? Yeah, so it looks like we're absolutely losing this match right here. But this was before I started bringing the Vortex Spectre onto the battlefield. So he didn't expect that rocket salvo to come around the corner. Whoosh! There you go. And my team is also going to help a bit, or very, very much so. They will be helping. Will be very, very helpful in a second. Trying to kill this guy, but it was the Gendarme that got the kill. Now I'm gonna go back at the engineer. I don't know how many of those Ravanas he had. In case you're seeing this team engineer, if you see this video, tell me how many Ravanas you had back then in that hangar. Because at this point in time, the Ravana was like the Hawk with double phase shift is now. Like, it was the absolute ultra meta. But the Hawk at least can be killed quickly and fast. The Ravana back then was as deadly as the Hawk now, but it could never really be killed because of those many transcendents and phase shifts and all this, right? And the speed he had with the long transcendence. So it was basically an indestructible enemy with an unlimited amount of damage potential with those storms. I would like to know how many of those Storm Ravanas you had, man, because this is at least the second one that I see alone in this video here, having just an easy time even with Titans. But yeah, I remember that match, man. I remember encountering you here on that battle. That was nice battle, and yeah, and I'm pretty sure you were also very surprised about that ending, engineer. Or should I say Archie, because you also have the name Archie behind you. I'm focusing him 100% because that is the prime target. And now he's gonna hit me once. Look at my health. He's gonna hit me only once before I phase shift. He activates my overdrive. I phase shift after his hit, because the second shot would have killed me. I'm not even joking. Look, he hits me once I fire and phase shift. Look, pump, and I phase shifted. Look my health now. One shot, and I'm almost dead now. One single shot from his storms, and the second shot came right after. So I would have been dead if I hadn't phase shifted here. The only thing that kept me alive was the instant phase shift after firing my shot salvo and then, you know, not getting hit by another hit from him. Butch, there goes an Ares, alright? And you see now my team has really helped. They caught the beacon to the right. We captured the center beacon now with the help of this Titan and the Vortex Spectre. I dropped down to the last stand, the engineer. And now we're running in, capturing their base beacon here, and last shot fired on the match. Whoosh! And we actually turned this match in. Look, we literally have no point. Like, if this was 1,000, then this would be 1 out of 1,000 now. 1 point. So 1 split second longer where the enemy had a beacon and we would have lost this match. But we turned this around completely and now they own not a single beacon. And that was just hilarious as heck, man. What a crazy ending. What a crazy match. Here, Team Engineer, Archie, you did also 4.8 million damage, but despite not running the absolutely ridiculously over meta Ravenous, I did more damage. And it was mostly because I managed to use that. Here, I couldn't look at his profile because he was on iOS. It's so stupid. You still can't do this in Warlords. You still can't look at somebody else's hangar because he's on a different platform. How outdated is that, Pixonic? Come on, guys, do this. Make it happen. I'm pretty sure you will. You can. I mean, you developed this awesome game. You can make it happen that you can. People can look at the hangar across platforms, right? Right? Do it somehow. Would be good. But yeah. So let's jump onto Factory, where I was rocking with a Strider at first. I'm gonna have a ton of fun here. And if I hadn't used that Titan so well, I would have not done as much damage, right? The key to doing almost 5 million damage in the previous match without any meta things, what did I run? I ran the Strider and the Komiho. That's what I ran. And the Vortex Spectre later, but nothing of that was meta in any sort, any way. And so really the only reason that allowed me to perform that well was the fact that I made use of that Arthur Titan very good, very effectively. I didn't waste it, right? So often you see Titans just walking into the enemy base and getting wasted, or walking onto a center beacon and getting instantly destroyed by the entire enemy team or something like this. And yeah, if I had done that, we would have surely lost that match. Without those 5 million damage, my team would not have stood a chance. Alright, so he's bringing up his resistance with the healing, but after the resistance ends, you're gonna see him dropping his health way faster. And you see that Strider was actually a fun thing to play. I really like this Strider. I mean, I said this a lot of times, and those of you who follow this channel for a while now, they will know that I like this Strider, because even leeches are not a problem. Okay, you start leeching, well, I don't care. I just dash behind the corner and wait it out, right? And after the leech ability is gone, that's when I come around the corner and whoop the living crap out of you with a little tiny Strider. And that's the fun thing right here. Look at this guy. Look how he goes down. He has no chance against me. Not because the robot is stronger, but because I outplayed him. And that's why I liked the Strider so much. It was a robot that was based off skills. And if you used the thing right, and if you had the skills, you could do a lot with it, right? And that's why I love this thing so much. And the firepower with the Calamity and Spark was pretty good. Right? It's the only thing is that it dies so fast. It has such tiny little bit of a HP pool. Here, another leech is coming around the corner. All right, he's leeching. Leeching is over. I heal, come around the corner, and whoop the flip out of the leech. Now I have a bit of a problem here against this guy. But maybe I can dash around him real quick. Rups, getting from behind for a few seconds, and then he will probably kill me. But I drop my Titan, blast wave him away instantly, like, go away, little ant, push, and he's gone. And now I'm trying to win this match with the Titan again. But this time it will be a little bit different because the thing is, the enemy is behind us too. And if there's one thing that the Arthur really doesn't like to have is when there's people behind him. But maybe my team can take care of it. I'm just gonna trust my team right here. I actually, to be honest, I didn't even know how this ends. Just deleting that that leech instantly. Blast wave. Look at this. Blast wave. Hold on. Rups, got him. Damaged 3 people at the same time. God, like, I just killed 3 people in a few seconds. Now finishing up this Titan as well here. And boop, there you go. Now we have a little bit of an outchunning going on. Alright, the outchuns with the Avenger. Back in the day, outchun Avenger was golden. Outchuns were really good. They had a lot of firepower. They fired for a very long time with tons of damage output. And just overall, the outchun was better itself too. Way better. It had a lot of flight duration and all this, right? So I'm trying to stay safe here. Trying to just blast wave kill the guy behind me here. Come on, blast wave, Manny. What are you doing? Blast wave. There we go. That's how we do it in the Manny town. Whoops. Okay, I got suppressed. Maybe I can tag back that shield at that beacon real quick. Come on, Manny, do it. Get that beacon. I trust in you. Yes, boosh. There it is. Gotten the beacon again, despite the overwhelming numbers on the enemy team right here. And oh, we have something behind me. Blast wave. Killed him. Living legends. Oh, man. And then dropping my Fenrir. Back then, of course, there was no legendary pilot for the Fenrir, and I also had no Nucleon and Quark Atomizer, but I had the Scourges and the Calamity, and I was also able to do a lot of damage with that, right? So here, trying to drop some Titans, which are the biggest problem for me as a Fenrir always, because they bypass my resistance for a big part. Here's a Leo in front of me. All right, the Titan is focusing the Leo. In my opinion, sorry to say this, whoever is the Titan to my right, upper right, you should be focusing the other Ao Ming, because I can handle the Leo, no problem. But I cannot bypass Titan resistance, which you can as a Titan. So whoever is the Titan that helps me bring down a Leo, you should really go and use your firepower rather against the enemy Titan. But that was an incredibly effective round. Again, I did a pretty decent job with that little Strider. And then I jumped into that Titan and just turned the match immediately. So Arthur is still a monster, even also against Ao Ming, even against Nodens, against Minos. The Arthur is still a very powerful thing, and the Arthur is the only Titan that doesn't get instantly or very quickly killed by an Hawk, right? Due to the shield. So, still very viable, and this is also why, even though this was an outdated video, it's still kind of up to date in terms of the Arthur. So, hopefully you have as much fun watching this as I had making the video for you guys. I'm gonna log out right here, or sign out. Wish you guys a nice time, and see you in the next video. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.